Witson.
Rob from Icebox Auto here today. Going to show you a video of one of our installs. Our videos are pretty much few and far between now, to be honest with you, because we have covered quite a lot of the cars, and it's very rare we get a car that comes up now that we haven't done before, because we've got over 350 videos on our YouTube channel for different cars. So this is one we haven't done, which is on a BMW X3 versions of the car, but this is the OEM style one. So what you get for your money is a 10.25 inch screen, and you get this new frame part here. All this frame part here is all new, and obviously the screen there itself. So this is what you're seeing now is the CarPlay app of the system, which is basically built into the system. It is wireless. It's an Android operating system with built-in CarPlay and Android Auto. Basically, Android operating system just basically means you download apps from the Play Store, Google Play Store, as opposed to the Apple Store. Doesn't mean you can't link Apple phones to it, which is obviously why you see it in CarPlay now. But obviously, a lot of people tend to have the misconception that if it's an Android operating system, you can't link Apple phones to it. It's not the case. It just basically means when you want an app, you go to the Google Play Store, not the Apple App Store. That's all it means anyway. Okay, so this is the CarPlay app here. Which basically brings over, it's a hub app which basically brings over phone calls, maps, text messaging apps and music apps from your phone into this one hub app. You can use your Siri support with this, or if you're using the Android Auto, you can use your Hey Google and tell it what to do anyway. But as I say, that's that side of things. If you want to look at the Android operating system, this is the Android operating system. So that's been designed on the ID tag systems in the new cars today. So obviously the graphics that you see here is what you would normally see in the brand new cars off the showroom. Just to show you how quick and responsive it is, it's as quick as what you'd expect with an 8-core processor. It does have the Snapdragon Qualcomm processor in here, so as you see, none of this lag that you're going to get with a lot of the cheaper markets on the units. Just bear in mind, you do pay a little bit extra for these units, so if you're looking at this video and think you can go and get it for £100 on eBay, Amazon or whatever, you can't. You're getting a pretty much cheaper component one, maybe a quad-core processor, low RAM, which obviously you're just going to get loads of lag with. So as you can see, that's that there. So before I move on to what the system's got, I'm just going to show you that the original menus of the car works. So basically this is what you would get from the old screen. You can't go full screen. This option here is obviously just little sidebar that we get. See, as you see, the revs going up and down, and obviously your speed will go obviously when you're moving. These are the original menus. So obviously you can get the original BMW menus on here. It's not touchscreen on this side, so you can't press this and use the touchscreen, basically because it's all for the Android. So there's two ways of going back to the Android screen. One is pressing.
That's around the Windsor traffic lights. It will also take you 10 minutes to get through that.
So the customer's got. She's got the automatic TP section on there. So what's happened there is when a traffic report comes on, it switches everything off and goes to that. She needs to switch that off, which we'll do shortly. The system works through the auxiliary of the car, so that's where your sound goes through. It's just switched from aux to that. See, it's gone back to aux now when that radio announcement's gone off. So yeah, so just going back to what I was saying, you can go back to the Android screen one or two ways. One is holding the menu button down by the iDrive paddle down below, or simply you can just press the touch screen and it goes back to there. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little rundown what the system's got. It's got the navigation here. Now that'll basically bring up any maps of choice that you're on there. So if you've got maps on the system like Google Maps, Waze, on the Android side, you can bring it over onto the home page one here. You can customize these if you want, just by simply holding it down and moving these around if you want, like that. Have a little look. 1 second. See if I can move it around. Oh well, I thought you could move it around. You can add apps to it anyway. So you can add applications to the home page. You can see I've already added this one here, which is the CarPlay one, which I've done it for the purpose of the video. This is your movie app here. So if you want to watch movies through a USB pen, you can do that through this system here. Just put the sound up. See that? So that's your movie playing app. You can do it with your music too, which is on. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. 1 second. There's your music app there. So if you got all your, if you're old-fashioned and you want to put your music onto a pen drive, you can do it that way too. Card info takes you back to the iDrive menu, which I showed you before. This here, you can change the color background on this one to a few colors, so you can change it from beige, red to blue. Telephone, self-explanatory, just take your phone calls through it. But if you're using the CarPlay Android Auto app, you can do that too. This one's a bigger one of the revs and the speedo. Nice little weather app in the front there. You do need an internet connection to keep that one, because you see it's Bromber on there. So if you do change cities and stuff like that, you do need an internet connection to let it catch up. What else we got here? Dashboard showed you that settings. Don't need to show you that until later. There's another thing where you can add apps to the front home page, but I'll let the customer do that one. Here's all your application center here, so here's where all your apps will go into. So as you can see, you've got a few Google browsers there. 1 second, press that by accident. Weather app, APK installer. If you want to put anything on there that's not on the Play Store, like IPTV, you can do it through the file manager app, which is on here. Let's have a little look what else we got. Go back, fat fingers. DabZ, which is just an offline dab app, but you do need to pay the $39.99 for that one there. Don't purchase if your Windows heated. There's your Google Play Store icon, which is not signed on to, because the customer will do that. Google Maps, Google Browser, GPS test. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the apps that are on there. These are all just preloaded. You can put loads more on there if you want, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So hope you liked the video. Oh yeah, we put a rear camera on here.
Witson